to SC2VN or StarCraft 2 visual novel. I'm gonna play this and yeah. Go through that. Begin the story as a male main character. Yes, I want to play it as a male main character. You won't hear the in-game audio for this one, but there isn't much because this recorder isn't that good. There's a certain feeling that every StarCraft player gets before they lose. Most try to ignore it at first, so it's the inevitable. It's just another challenge to fight through. Like them, past mistakes don't count if they just try a little bit harder. It's a natural thing to believe that otherwise contradicts the hours we spend practicing. Still, every player must eventually come to terms with a defeat. But they have to queue up for another game, or maybe they flew across the world for nothing. I haven't met many players that can take their loss in stride. It's painful, it's permanent, it's proof that your best isn't always enough. Long after my elimination, I remain at the PC with a blank look in my eye. Quick shoot from my fingers as I leap from page to page. I want to make sure no date mentions my defeat in passing, but no one acknowledges it. When my frustration fades, I'm left only with guilt. I should have practiced harder. Considered sticking around to watch the new final games, but the knot in my stomach persuades me to avoid any more stress. People don't know with the heart to attempt a Star League qualifier. But without a win, I'm just one more in a long line of losers. Hundreds spent their best years chasing the esports dream. 1 in 50 makes it. This is for those that don't. I said the those. Oh well. Every game of StarCraft begins the same. Gather resources, train a worker, construct a building, rally an army, defend a base, contest a map, turn something small into something more. This game is punishing, it's stressful, it's draining, it builds you up and tears you down. It's not for everyone, might not even be for me. How many more chances am I going to get? Was that my last? Well, the feeling is back. Why am I still trying? I can't quit. My fist rattles the desk and sends a plastic bottle onto the floor. My chin in hand, I throw myself into the match replay. I force down a measured breath, losing a throwaway ladder game. Shouldn't bother a player of my rank. Open the menu, escape or right-click to check the glossary. Glossary. Ladder. Shorthand for online rank play, ranked from the lowest to the highest. The leagues in StarCraft 2 are Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master and Grandmaster. Grandmaster rank is awarded to the top 200 players from each region. Okay. Scout denial and my poor control of the final fight give my opponent the edge. In retrospect, my mistakes seem obvious. I took to the conclusion that he was hacking before realizing that I'm just making excuses. No, I should have been able to win that one. Despite the Grandmaster badge next to my handle, I find myself too anxious to queue up for the next game. The loss of the Victory Star League qualifier earlier today isn't helping my mindset. I go in my tiny room with a luck, restless and unmotivated. Sitting alone in a dark room for extended periods of time is incredibly depressing. A fact I had learned only when it became a significant part of my life. Only one thing is certain, I've got to get out of here. After double-checking that my apartment's door is locked, I hustle down the stairs and onto the sidewalk. Light grows with each step towards the shining skyline. Catchy pop beats and posters of flawless models dominate street after street. Foot traffic is thick and impatient. Seoul Tower stands tall from a distant hilltop. But even the lingering excitement of life in a faraway place can't dredge me out of my hopelessness. Sometimes, especially on a day like this, I regret pursuing esports, with the thought I've had more than more times than I care to admit since coming to South Korea. Even saying that, I know that I can't keep myself from competing. It's in my nature. Truth be told, this damn game is the only thing I'm good at. What is StarCraft? So respond to that with an exclamation on its game mechanics or storyline. But all the popular answers too, that it requires the dexterity of a pianist alongside the strategic thinking of a chess player. Well, that's what StarCraft is to most people, but to the hundreds who carve out a living on it, StarCraft isn't such a simple thing. It's the embodiment of competition, a perfect playing field. No need for athletic genes, rapid parents, tutting tutors, or expensive summer camps. Pick up the game on your own, you learn, you improve, you work, and if you're good enough, you can become a god. And if you fail, you stay a nobody. I'm not building towards a long-term career. I'm friendless in a foreign country. I'm respected by no one. If I don't qualify for the VSL next month, I'll be back home at square one. I'll be nothing. But hey, at least I get to play all the video games all day. Are you completely sure you haven't forgotten anything? Do you have enough money for the cab when you land? I can't do voices. Are you sure that the apartment got your money? Is your cell phone charged? You bought an extra charger, right? Mom, I'm fine. Please, nothing bad is gonna happen. Remember, there won't be anyone to do your laundry, cook your meals, or wake you up when you're oversleep. Budget well, and then you'll have 2 months. I won't hear anything about a loan for the flight home. It takes effort to keep a frown from my face. I'm certain that my parents came to see me off only so they could say that they did. I've already sunk the entirety of my savings into this. Now isn't the time for second thoughts. My dad gestures towards the security line and taps his watch twice. Go on. The sooner this is over, the better. Oh, come back in one piece, hon. Nothing comes when I think of Anderson, so I only nod. Without another word, my parents has to make his own mistakes. I tighten my fist, pace quickening, even though I want to prove everyone who's doubted me wrong. I'm tired of losing for no one's sake but my own. The sun long set, overhead signs wash the streets in colour. It wandered so far that I walked back to my apartment would take almost half an hour. My renewed drive to practice my craft was my search for a place to play. It's not long before I see the words I'm looking for. PC bands. A type of LAN gaming center where patrons can play multiplayer computer games for an hourly fee. PC bangs remain popular despite the spread of household computers as they provide a meeting place for gamers, especially school-aged gamers, to play together with their friends. The amount of foot traffic suggests it's a pretty popular internet cafe. The sign on the front window reads Golden Zone Fire. Though I've only visited them a few times, they are one of the things that not interest me the most in my career. When I first got into StarCraft, keeping out for competition, champion status for avid neighborhood cafes, old school cool. Like the type of western where a sheriff defends his turf against upstarts and outlaws. It's an ideal, it's a little bit dated these days. Most StarCraft 2 competition takes place either online or in broadcast studios. I'll admit I've daydreamed of being born a decade earlier and playing the original esport, Brute War, during its rise on the PC band. What's Brute War? The expansion pack to the original StarCraft released in 1998. The esports industry in South Korea was built entirely around Brood War and its wild success with both players and spectators. It remained relatively popular and a cultural mainstay. Okay then. A better time, or so they say online. I trundled up the stairs and passed through the doorway, immediately struck by the size of the place. There has to be at least 80 computers. The crowd is way too large for an ordinary evening. There are more people than there are PCs even. I indulge my curiosity on the first person I see. The dark-haired guy. Observing a match of StarCraft 2 behind someone's shoulder. Excuse me, is there an event going on? The guy turns and looks at me like I'm speaking another language. After a brief silence, he responds, "Are you new or something? Have you not heard of All Out Attack?" "Yeah, I'm new, just asking." He hums and glances away for a moment, though he doesn't apologize. He does fill me in. Golden Stonefire hosts a StarCraft 2 tournament called All Out Attack once a month. It's one of the few places you'll find a decent player outside of an online cup or a Star League. Used to be a Brood War tournament, actually. I see. Thanks, man. Who are you here to cheer for? He only stares in response. The guy walks away with a shake of his head, mumbling something about foreigners. The back of his shirt sports the Korean Pro Gamers Association logo. Oh, he must be a Brood War fan. Other StarCraft teams under KPG's regulations compete in anything except the original game, Brood War. Understandably, they don't want to fracture a scene they've worked hard to build up. And that's lucky for those of us trying to keep from drowning in a game that's already deep with talent. KPGA players train for unbelievable hours. Well, I came here to practice, and now I'm presented with an excellent chance to do so, if what the guy said is true. A few stairs follow me as I walk forward to put my name on the sign-up list. I must look like a tourist in over my head. I'm definitely not the first foreigner to go abroad for esports, but most come to South Korea only once they have results or fame. After paying for an hour's worth of PC time at the front desk, I settle up for a station. Has a mouse keyboard similar to my setup back home. A few minutes later, I join my opponent's game lobby just in time to start the first round. His name isn't familiar, so I check his profile to see his rank midway through Master League. Not bad for a casual player. Seems eager enough by the rate he's spamming go in the pre-game chat. The game gets underway once I confirm that I'm ready. Workers, minerals, Vespian gas, and a command center. I start out every match with only these resources at my disposal. It's my job to turn them into something that I can defeat my opponent with. Generally, that means I need to build structures capable of training units for my army. My build order determines how many and how the matchup plays out. Okay, I need to go in across it, but it won't load. Why would it load? Oh yeah. Build order. Shorthand for build order, or the order of which structures and units are created, typically rigid and drilled. Execution perfect. Plays that innovate and succeed with a certain build will sometimes have a name for them, e.g. Beasley build. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to stop here. I'm dying. Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop it here, so see you guys in the next episode. It should be soon, hopefully. Yeah, I'll probably continue this later.